Reading College is a joint venture between the Red Deer Public School Board and its Red Deer Public School Foundation, Optimus Clubs from Central Alberta, and Red Deer College. Our first ever Reading College is a combination of students from grades 2 and grade 3, students that we've selected from Fairview Elementary School, from G.H. Daw School, and from Normando School, students who tested out as being below grade level, but that had a hope of being able to reach the finish line. We moved into Red Deer College, into the Center for Teaching and Learning. We took over classrooms that looked like this. You wouldn't believe what they looked like now.
On day 4 of Reading College.
We announced ourselves with that fancy banner, and we put together a team of 6 teachers, recent graduates from the middle years program at Red Deer College. Prairie Bus Lines picks the kids up and delivers them to our door. And these smiling faces are the ones that we get to meet and greet every day for breakfast. And after a hearty breakfast, sometimes it's pancakes, sometimes it's bacon and eggs, sometimes it's a whole bunch of things. We started our first week with some cooperative games, built some machines,
Smilers.
toured the college,
Never ever?
and headed off to the Daw Library to get library cards for all. Only 2 of the 30 had ever had a library card before. A regular day takes us through, the students through, a session with our reading teachers. Here's Emily reading. Here's Josh doing a little shared reading with a partner. So they have time in a reading room, then they move next door to the technology room. The technology room, we've borrowed iPads from the feeder schools. We've got smart boards. Kobos will be given to each student. At some point during the morning there's snack time, juice box and a treat of some kind or another. After snack time the kids would move into the next room. We kind of rotate through. They go into the writing room.
They were pretty happy that they made it alive.
Doesn't look like a college classroom. So Jaden's doing a little bit of writing, and here's Ian doing some writing, and Ewan doing some writing, and they move through those 3, kind of rotate, as I've said, through those 3 sessions. Sometimes a little bit of individual help. Then we're off to a lunch, and then well, actually we've decided to go outside first and then have some lunch. They need to burn off a little steam. So we've got books outside for them to read. We've got hula hoops and things like that. We also have some kind of an active game. It might be a soccer game. This happens to be a 2-ball soccer game, so there's never a dull moment. But sometimes we move into the gym. Brought in Jason, an MMA guy, to show how men can do some skipping. And I think if you could see close-ups of those faces, you would see how in awe they were. And then, of course, it's their turn. Long ropes, short ropes, speed ropes. And we also have sort of anything time. After lunch we often go on a tour with series going on at the college, and the people have been fabulous just allowing the kids to take part. We've seen the painting, we've seen ceramics. We were down to the millwrights area. What an amazing place to see the things that they can do. And they made individual name tags for every student. Another tour we took, one off campus, was down to the mayor's office. Morrisville Welling was kind enough to pose with individual students. Here's young Branson with his fancy little invitation inviting him to the graduation. And we got our wonderful teachers to do a little pose as well. Then it was off to the Red Deer Public Library, where each student got to select a book. We purchased that for them. Another little thing that we do at Reading College on Friday afternoons is we have prize afternoon incentives throughout the week. Get them attaboys or attagirls, and they get to pick a book, and sometimes a book and a prize, perhaps a pennant or a football or something like that.
Sean is bus, and Claudia's bus. And here come the kids.
So that's a brief overview of Reading College thus far. We're only 10 days in. We'll have a more comprehensive look for you later on, but we're doing great things. We're having a really, really interesting time, and we have an awful lot of people to thank for the support that they've given us. It's just a huge, huge event, and we thank you.